go, goddamn.
Let's try this shit one more time.
Tell grandma to hear the deal.
Make this beat. Is it love? Is it love right here?
DJ Kyng, Ediwang.
Proceed with the distribution. Listen, hold up. Proceed with the distribution. Big old freak.
That nigga has a fist. Hold on, nigga. I don't love no hoes.
That's called big old freak.
I don't love no hoes. What you mean?
Motherfucker started, man.
thing real quick. What it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Getting poppin', man. You know what I'm saying? The Get this motherfucker poppin' real quick. Shout out to motherfucking Bill. Kingville and the motherfucker, man. See it? I see it, this motherfucker. About what, 2 minutes? 11 o'clock, bump down. 11:30. What you waiting on? 11:30.
We gonna
pitch
pitch
at
at
11:30. I ain't never get no pussy.
I had to go home with my blue ball. I'ma kick your ass. Can I jack off first?
Hey, yeah. Get this motherfucker. Man. Yeah, man.
DJ Kyng Ediwang.
Gonna get this motherfucker started, man. Play me some motherfucking shit, man. You know, play me some motherfucking.
Play me some pimpin', man.
Yeah, play me some motherfucking pimpin', man. Real quick, yeah.
How's you motherfuckers doing? Big Vizzy died, Kyng Ediwang here, Kyng Ediwang, Big Vizzy died for another bump down. March is here. God damn, it's March, nigga.
Yeah, it's March, nigga.
2019 ain't showing you no love, man. You got to get out there and get what you need to get it and get it got while it's getting as good in this motherfucker. Say that 15 times fast.
It is what it is. You know, you got to say that shit. What it is, man. Let's get this motherfucker started, though, man. I'm finna get this motherfucker started real.
Salute to 96.1 for showing love to the bump down.
Hey,
man.
you know, we got to, man. A motherfucker would try to goddamn run that damn shit, man. I'm trying to goddamn run the show. It's all good, though.
We taking care, proceeding with
Man, we gonna start this motherfucker all with a old school video right
Wanna
here.
give a shout out to all my people out there on the West Coast. On the West Coast.
On the West.
Yeah.
The West.
I got to give a shout out to Pomona. Got to give it out to South Central. Watts, Compton, Long Beach. But for now, KMG gon' just spit for them.
People out there don't get mad, cause Cali's kinda fly. We beat the gangster town, the players that like to stay high. The land of big diamonds, y'all. Palm trees, low riders, and movie stars. The West, we be giving up the real, original. When jacking is an art, suck a casket, they calf peel. And the hoodies ain't scared to show they body. They wear the fly silks and freaks the set party. Give it up, ain't no honeys wearing baggies. They showing the world my brothers out in pistol whip. They got homies throwing the pins, got fools stealing ends from friends, from foes, the shows and mohos. Cause it costs a grip to live on the West Coast. Cause we be floating, we lead the world in comatose. It's all about the paper here, so here my dear, pull me up a little Sonic, cause it ain't the thumb right now. Cause you got to have hard to live in Cali, y'all.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, let me turn this down real quick, man. Yeah, what's up with you, man?
Hey, what's happening with it, Playboy?
Man, chilling, man. This cocaine in the building, man, from my brother. We were just playing right now, you know what I'm saying, on the live stream. We were playing one of your old joints, man, Above the Law, California, man. This is my first time ever hearing about you, man. When I was young, I heard this shit. I heard this shit on the Jukebox Network back in the day, goddamn it. I was like, shit, this shit bumping, goddamn it. Then I motherfucking got to your motherfucking goddamn verse on that motherfucker. I was like, man, who is this nigga, man? This nigga bumping, man.
Definitely coming style, man. What's good with you, man? Kingpin Cocaine.
What's happening with it, fam? Man, y'all got the best in.
Man, chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you got the new little project, man. You sound like you smoking good over there, goddamn.
All the time, man. You know, this the West Coast. This what we do.
Yeah, I see, man. You straight from Pomona, man. You know that's how it go, man. No down there, man.
All the time.
Yeah, for sure, man. I heard you got a new project, man, coming out called Finger Roll, man.
Yeah, just like Earl the Pearl on the old school James Brown hairdo. You dig?
Yeah. I'm digging that shit, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Had a few motherfucking questions to ask you, man. You know, we want the mother to hear about some of the motherfucking, you know, old time, like, you know, man, how was it, man, back then, you know, in the game, you know, like, you know, I say where you got, De La Soul, you know, going through that little shit.
Going through an issue, dealing with the new streaming.
Yeah.
How was it, like, coming from where y'all came from with the analog going into all this new streaming and new technology? Like, how was it for you, was the transition going from, you know, then to now?
Well, you know, it was the original. Anything that's the original is very key. You know what I mean? This new technology had turned analog sound mostly into digital, and in my humble opinion, and this is just my opinion, it became like A1's, artificial insemination. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we the last of a dying breed. You know what I'm saying? To be able to still stand here, you know, some of our brothers ain't here, from Eazy-E to KMG, to really tell that tale how it really was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
you being one of the pioneers that said, fuck that shit, what they talking about being a young man's game. I'm going to keep this shit going, man. If Mick Jagger can get his old wrinkled ass up there on stage, man, ain't nothing wrong with the OGs that we grew up on still keeping that shit going. So I salute to you for that one, man.
Man, I appreciate that. But, you know, I'm going to tell you, you know, I like that Mick Jagger analogy. But you know what? It's something about black folks. Black don't crack like Cicely Tyson. You understand me?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, matter of fact, though, man, you know, but like a town like this, man, we in Jackson, Tennessee, man. This is like a little town between Memphis and Nashville, you know. And the thing is, we had a throwback concert where we had, Nelly, Bone Thugs, and Juvenile, and that motherfucker packed the whole stadium where, you know what I'm saying, a Derez Deshaun or a Yellow Beezy, you know what I'm saying, didn't do, you know what I'm saying, nowhere near that much, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's still a lane for, you know what I'm saying, us, you know what I'm saying, artists 35 and up, and so-called people that are late bloomers that just not getting in the rap game. They're 35 and up, you know what I'm saying? They still have a story to tell that, you know what I'm saying, the fans that can feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, when we was putting out records, you got to realize this is the heart of gangbanging. This is the heart of hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like what we did, you know, it was mostly organic, coming from the 70s, deriving from the Black Panthers being torn apart and different other shit like that. And we were blessed enough to be able to hear hip-hop at its first beginnings, and also being in tune to our funk fathers and funk mothers, you know what I'm saying? We had the best of both worlds. And at that time, when you look at today's generation, you know, in popular music, it's mostly a gossip-orientated business, as opposed to the authenticity of good black R&B or good hip-hop music. And we had those type of musics to where you could listen to a Gil Scott-Heron or Last Poets, Curtis Mayfield, Marvin Gaye. You understand? And it made life a lot better when you were going through your struggles. Nowadays, 95% of hip-hop that is considered, you know, selling crazy streams, it is really perpetuating something that does not have a balance no more. You know, so that's why the landscape of the hood is what it is, because people don't understand all the times we had those free lunch programs and we were going through, you know, certain things that helped us evolve, you know. So us as being here, and, you know, I pride myself on reintroducing those elements and staying in those lanes, because I'm going to be honest, my nigga, it is real niggas in the street, man, that want to hear this type of substance and music and soul and talking about some things, not just not according to a Zanny or a heroin or popping pill situation. You know what I mean? It became circus monkeys and circus clowns. And I'm not going to put that all on the youngsters, but the ones that are at the popular forefront gossiping or suffocating the youngsters that really identify with what the OGs put down and still putting down today. So, of course, when you see your Bone Thugs and Harmony, you see your Butterlaw, KOKANE, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's still here. And, you know, some of the youngsters, the majority of these youngsters that are putting out records got it fucked up. You know, they flashing their money, they being disrespectful against OGs, and we wasn't raised like that. When my grandma came outside and it was like at least 15 gangbangers, and she said, turn that loud-ass music out, we say, okay, Miss Gracie Lee, we respect that, take it down the street. Nowadays, generation is cussing grandma out and slapping the shit out of her. And where have we came to through the derivative of slavery and that came out of that music from blues to R&B? It was tribal. And the companies that are putting these records out and doing shit, they love for motherfuckers to go ahead and OD and continue to perpetuate that ignorant-ass slavery shit. Now, I'm not knocking no youngster if you're able to go ahead and make some money out of there, but this shit is bigger than just your pockets, you know what I mean? You got a whole culture that is depending on you. So I never tell nobody to save the motherfucking Lung Foundation. You know what I'm saying? I have a kumbaya moment, but initiate a balance in your shit. Talk about a testimony. Talk about, nigga, how you lived in Detroit or lived in Chicago or lived in L.A. Nigga, bullet holes in the wall. Because that shit is Disneyland right about now. Yeah. And we are a fresh breath of air to be able to bridge the gaps between the OGs and the youngsters that really want to talk about that testimony and being smothered by that bullshit.
Yeah, exactly, man. I feel all that, man. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of leading the charge, you know what I'm saying, with your label. It's called Buddy Boy Entertainment. I'm pronouncing it right.
Yeah, you pronounce it as V-U-D, E as in Eric, B-O-Y, and that's my middle name, Jerry Buddy Long.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Yeah. How is it the difference between you running a label, you know what I'm saying, compared for you being, you know what I'm saying, on a label with Easy or assigned to Snoop? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I learned it from the man. I learned it from Easy E. He was our West Coast Russell Simmons. You understand? He took what Ice-T drew out, because the 6 in the Morning record for the West Coast, that is. Yeah. You know, created a lane for what we used to call reality rap. The white media got a hold of it and said, you figure there's a bunch of niggas running around shagging, banging, they gangsters. Yeah. But we ran with it. Just like they made up the name nigga. We ran with it because I can call you my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we were blessed. I say that well. We were blessed to be able to be at the dawn of gangster rap. You understand? The dawn of creating G-Funk. Because we weren't like, oh, this is going to be a movie. You're going to help people get into the Hall of Fame. Coca, you're going to be the most featured artist. Coca, you're the architect of G-Funk. No, we were just having fun. And Eazy-E was a special person. He gave us our opportunity coming from Pomona, California, our Compton brother, to be put on, let our voice be heard. And the great thing about Eric that a lot of people don't give him the credit for, he did a lot of shit behind scenes, helped a lot of people pimping. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. He seen something in Bone Thugs and Harmony at that time that we didn't see. He was a visionary. You understand? And he didn't never make you feel like you was worth 2 cents. And the nigga had tickets. He was never driving down no street, no motherfucking NWA movie crying. That's some bullshit.
I already know, man. I already know.
I mean, he said it in his verse, and I hope the fans understand when you talk about spraying me, the same records that you making is paying me. I always wondered about that.
Yeah,
and all that. But see, everybody, and that's what's so good about it is that the ones that are still living, you can't eat around the cookie just because you want to fill in seats for Hollywood and money. You know, Easy took a chance. He put up his dope money to make all this shit happen. Motherfuckers didn't want to even hear us, man.
Yeah.
So Eric, man, Easy E. So, you know, in my humble opinion, just like Martin Luther King, he needs his own street.
Yeah,
you know, and that's not taking nothing away from Dr. Dre and everybody, but Easy E don't get half the credit he deserves. But I'm a motherfucking make sure he do, long as I'm breathing.
Well, can I ask you a question, man? Because if anybody needs, they're just due. I mean, like, is the Book of Guinness, like, world records getting at you? Because, like, from Field Mob to Snoop to folks on the West Coast, dude, like, you got a future with them, man. Like, what makes everybody gravitate? You got an ill-ass style. I know that should be easy to see, but, like, how is it that so many people gravitate to you? And it's the Guinness Book of World Records getting at you, man.
Yeah.
Like, they need to.
Well, we come from a special place called Pomona where we pop these P's, cross these T's, and dot them motherfucking I's. And everything on the landscape is a reflection of my style. You know, and plus, you know, it's very much of a blessing that I come from a musical background. My dad is Jerry B. Long Sr. I'm Jerry B. Long Jr.
He was with the Funk Mob, right?
Yeah, Pops was responsible for groundbreaking records over at Motown.
Yeah.
Such stuff like Just My Imagination, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, Four Tops, Marvin Gaye, Trouble Man. So it was kind of like in my DNA already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was inevitable. And what I used to do in early 82, I used to sing and rap. That was my MO, singing and rapping. So what I'm doing now, I just didn't start doing it with NWA. I was doing that in 82. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So back when Above the Law got put on, Hutch kept his promise and said, we gonna do a little bit something different because I got a business relationship with Eric Wright, Eazy-E. And you're going to change your name around. Because my name used to be MCJ Golden. We was always talking about reality rap and all that shit, did a bunch of talent shows. But he said, man, name your name Kokane because you've been singing and rapping and you sound just like Rick James, you sound like Curtis Mayfield and George Clinton, and you can bust rolled into one. So the perfect name for you is Kokane because, warning, listening may become addicting when they hear your style. So we pride ourselves on different shit. You feel me? And it just worked for us. And when when Above the Law got signed, they were the influencers. See, we came to Ruthless Records with a different style. We slowed that shit down and got into the pimp zone, into the living like hustler zone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that was different from NWA because they were SB12 driven.
I was watching the interview where you said
they were like
something
a West Coast
about
version of the
Public Enemy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Like
was like that, but when we came, not to cut you off, brothers.
My bad.
When we came there, Eric recognized there, and see, we didn't want to be like, we love Parliament so much, we didn't want to be P-Funk babies. So we said, man, we're going to come up with this style of music called G-Funk. Mm-hmm. That means when you hear our G-Funk, you know, it may been influenced by Parliament, but y'all style is totally different. And Easy allowed me to introduce a character called Sweet Talk.
Well, all right.
And my first platinum record, first platinum record was co-writing Eazy-E 10 Gangster Commandments on Appetite for Destruction, as well as introducing the character called Sweet Talk. Yeah, I wrote the 10 Gangster Commandments for Easy.
Okay, that's what's up.
And also, I was watching the interview. You said something, the DX7 had something to do with y'all slowing the sound down a little bit.
Oh, yeah, it was the DX, it was the Moog, it was the Juno.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And plus, we incorporated a lot of instruments, from guitars to five-string bass. So we were on something, man. We were just funking out and having fun. And, you know, we thought it would last forever, but sometimes good things come to an end with the unfortunate event that happened to Easy E dying of complication of AIDS. And, you know, that put us in a cold thing because being with NWA was cool. It was dope as fuck, and being with Ruthless because they were off that controversy like y'all seen in the interview. But, you know, when Easy died and all that stuff had happened, you know what I mean? It was hard, man. I used to go to the studio, man, and, you know, an E40 or a Too Short be in the building, and 9 times out of 10 with any other artist, I'd be doing what I'm doing, and they said, we putting that shit on. So it was creating a safe haven for me to always put food up on the table because the motherfucking radio had a stick up their ass and didn't want to play cocaine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had to work my ass off, man.
Yeah,
but
matter
it was
of fact,
worth it, though.
Yeah, you didn't really have. Did you have something to do with the Tommy Boy album that dropped when y'all left, when Above the Law left Ruthless?
Yeah, I'm on a couple projects.
Yeah.
And, you know, for about a year, it was real dark and depressed. I'm even going to lie to you. You know, when Easy passed. But then I got a record deal with these groups called Scotty Brothers, which Yella had a group. Yella had a project over there from NWA called One More Nigga to Go. We did the hit single called This Is For
that
the
shit
Heat.
was bumping.
Man,
that shit was bumping.
Yeah.
You clowned on that motherfucker.
Hey.
You went in on that song, bitch, right there.
It's a lot of songs
Yeah, so
you know, make a
that
nigga
was
misty
healthy for us.
eyed.
You know,
That's
that
one
kind
of
of
them.
did that, and then at the same time, I had a chance to link back up with Pac, you know, because Pac used to come around us and he used to have his elbows and they, you know, on his face looking at us. We had a major influence on Pac. You know, I remember one of the songs that I did called Sometimes I Feel Like My Day Is Coming. And for that type of stuff, Rain Before Rainbows, that had a big influence on his style. A lot of people don't know that.
Nah, that's what's up right there, man. And then I felt like, you know what I'm saying, that one junk kind of slick bounced you back too, man. You know, the work with Snoop Dogg and that when he put you on that Short Chop, put you on that when he dropped his single and he put you on that video.
I was gonna ask, how did that transition come about from the Ruthless to you? Because my introduction to you was The Last Meal, which you talk about, man, killing it, stay on point like Stacey Adams.
Yeah, Stacey Adams with the truth.
It get major play to this day, my nigga. How would that
Well,
transition
first
come
of
about?
all, brother, and a lot of people don't know that, but they're gonna know that on this show. When in 1990, when Above the Law put out Living Like Hustlers, Warren G and myself, we actually stayed with Code 187 in Colton, California, at the Cottonwood Ranch apartment 187. I remember like it's yesterday. And Warren G always used to talk about, man, I got this, my nigga, Slim, Snoop Dogg, and my homeboy, Nate Dogg, when he get out the armed service, man, it's on. I want to bring him to the table. So months go by, and we got the phone call that day, and Warren G, big ups to Warren G, Warren G brought Snoop Dogg and brought Nate Dogg to our Above the Law studio in Inglewood. So actually, Snoop Dogg auditioned, and Nate Dogg auditioned for Code 187. Code 187, before Dr. Dre, was actually going to put out a Snoop Dogg record. This was before Death Row at the time. Sugar was our bodyguard. You understand? So when I met Snoop, he was freestyling, and he was like cold with the freestyle. So we were going to all mix it up, but at the same time, this Dre leaving and Easy and us having discrepancies with Jerry Heller and Ruthless, you know, everybody went their way. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I was a signed artist on Ruthless Records, and Snoop Dogg didn't even have a deal yet. You know what I'm saying? So Hutch said, man, I got to work on this shit. But I'm going to tell you something that's potent. Dr. Dre knew. Dr. Dre knew that Hutch Code 187 was going to put Snoop and Nate Dogg out. But before then, Warren G took a demo tape, you know what I'm saying, up to Dr. Dre to play his shit. when Dr. Dre heard it, he immediately called for 187 and said, "Man, I know you working with Snoop, and I just heard this demo tape, but I don't want to step on your shoes, Hutch." Hutch was like, Code 187 was like, "Man, you my brother. Go ahead, man. Do your thing." So because Hutch gave the blessing too as well, is the reason why Snoop got the Walk of Fame on this shit today.
Yeah, that's what's up right
My
there.
motherfucking mind is blown at the moment.
Yeah, man. I heard the story that Snoop will always say that, say he was about to sign to Above the Law, Above the Law about to put him out, before she had signed him, but I ain't never heard it in depth like you told me.
And I also heard that y'all had a big influence on the Chronic that y'all really don't get props for. Is that true?
Back then, I could talk back then. Right now, it's very fruitful and we cool.
I got you.
A lot of things that Dr. Dre did, he showed 187, and a lot of things 187 did that really didn't get the credit for showed Dr. Dre. So when you hear the Black Mafia Life album and the structure and the concept of it, we was at a little function, and Hutch was playing Black Mafia Life. This is before he was on the way, about to leave. Snoop wasn't even in the picture yet. Warren G didn't even take the tape to demo to him yet. So he heard this shit, and he was like, after he heard all the whole concept, swing down, sweet cherry, stop, and you know what I mean? Just all the concepts. Dre paused for a minute and said, shit, it's different from this NWA shit, man. What you call that shit? I said, man, we call that shit G-Funk. Said he called that shit G-Funk. So months later, when they left, and Snoop eventually went over there, we felt at that time, y'all motherfuckers stole our ideas. All the way from Chronic to Ballin' to everything is fine when you're rolling with your homies. All that shit. And actually, they did take most of that concept. Because when you hear the Black Mafia Life, the Chronic album sounds, the theory of it is the same thing. Because you got to realize, Chronic comes from our camp. Yeah. Ballin' comes from our camp. You know what I'm saying? G-Funk comes from our camp. But now we look at it, you know what I'm saying? It's like we don't live with no regrets. You know what I mean? We know what influence we have, even though we wasn't able to capitalize on some of the things that Dre capitalized. But ain't nobody mad at Dre. You know what I'm saying? Hutch and them rekindled their business relationship. Hutch is on the soundtrack, the Compton soundtrack. You see me and Snoop rekindle our business relationship, and we went on to do some incredible things at Doghouse.
Yeah.
But back then we were the guys that were the influencers, but never did really get the credit.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember hearing one album, what we call Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Kyng. Yeah. It was at the advanced copy. It was like, you know what I'm saying, it was on the internet, man. I heard some of it, but I just wondered why that just never dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Which you should have, because I remember when the dog compilation.
All things must come to a good end. Yeah. You feel me?
Was there more so
it was crazy because in 1999, me and Snoop, through a mutual friend, Lil Half Dead, because Lil Half Dead in 1988 was working with us because I was with some cats, and they had a company called Street Institute, and there was some Pomino Bach Crips, some real ones, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times, Half Dead used to be in this spot called Upland, California, recording at our studio, and Trey D used to come through too. This was before the Doghouse.
Okay.
So Snoop and I eventually started talking, and we were friends before, you know what I mean? Actually, I was put on when he used to call me all the time to get pointers. You know what I mean? But we knocked down those walls, and you know what I'm saying? He was like, I want you part of this. I always enjoyed the sound Cocaine. Nigga, even when we was Death Row and versus Ruthless, he was still playing my album. And I was playing some of his shit. You know what I'm saying? So, 1999, he assembled a group called the Eastsiders together, and he had that cut with exhibit called Bitch Please, and that set fire on their ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He finally made that limit, leaving from No Limit. He was like, what you gonna do? And I didn't know he was gonna use my signature sound on a lot of those records because it fit everything. It was something new. When you hear the Deuces and Trays, when you hear the Eastsiders present on
especially in the
on
ghetto.
The Eastsiders,
that jump.
yeah,
Oh,
on the
my
East,
joint.
on the Eastsiders
I
present.
thought that was you anyway.
Hey, and that cool
Yeah,
that you did on that
I was
Deuces and
able to
Trays.
I was able to do 3 songs on there. I did 10 songs on Deuces and Trays.
Yeah.
And I did a total of, at that time, like 20 or 30 songs, and I didn't know Snoop Dogg was going to use 9 of the songs, half of the album on Last Meal. And plus I hopped on one of the biggest albums in 2001. That shit went diamond, and that's the Chronic 2001. I sung L.A. Niggas on that track.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
hell yeah. You
it's
were
like-
hey, that harmony was hard on that joy, dude. That's
Yeah,
how
so
we
you know, and that
ride.
and I'm grateful. Yeah, I'm grateful that because that catapulted my name to work with Puffy, to work with your Busters, your Jadakiss, your Prodigies, your Phil
Who were some of your favorite people to work with?
your
man?
High Tech. You know what I mean?
Who's some of your favorite people to work with, man? You see, you have so many features.
Oh man, it will always be number one. I would say Eazy-E. You know, definitely my cousin, Dr. Dre. Definitely Snoop. All those cats from the Eastsiders. Working outside, just the West Coast, you know, like with Phil Mobb and Jake Dilla, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying? It was surreal, man. Like,
Yeah.
and I look at the whole thing and I'll be like, wow. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of collabs, you know what I'm saying, another cat, you know what I'm saying, who name who rang bells and promoting, you know what I'm saying, Sugar Free.
Sugar Free,
Yeah, I
yeah.
had the little Sugar Cane project, man.
What
I want to see yeah.
Is it coming? What's
I remember
happening?
y'all had the dude, you know what I'm saying, the Journal Source magazine when y'all had the dude
Photo shoot or
yeah, the
whatever.
photo
Yeah.
art with the photo stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, that shit, man, you
That's
know.
another cat that we really fuck with, man. Sugar Free music as well.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's my guy. Like the Sugarcane album has been about 16, 17 years in the making, and it's getting ready for 2020. But first thing, we gonna hit their ass off with the new single I got with him, the new single and video called "Hole in My Heart" off his upcoming project, The Resurrection. So y'all finna see some fly fucking shit when you see this video. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some real player shit if you're a real player. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You see how he hit that real play?
Yeah, I feel like Blueface, man, copied off Sugar Free style, but it ain't as smooth,
Ain't
though.
as smooth
It
as
ain't
Free.
nowhere near as smooth, though.
Not as pimpish at all. But I mean, how do you like? Who do you look to when it comes to this new crop of artists? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like the Bluefaces and the YGs
The
and
Savvy Thirds and the, you know, the Mozzie's and whatnot.
yeah, who is Kyng?
I mean, I look at them from my peripheral. Yeah, I look at them from my peripheral, but I can't get into all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dissing. No, I ain't dissing because I've been helping. I just got off the Burner album. You see, I was able to bless Nipsey Hussle. He made his pivot from that song, Mr. Untouchable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just laced his hardest, Killer Tay. I hooked up with this guy, Disco Boogie, but you know, some things ain't my cup of tea, and I'm pretty sure it ain't their cup of tea, man. I like listening to some old school, some, you know what I mean? Most of my time I'm listening like old school R&B, some Patrice Rush, some Emotion, some, you know what I'm saying, Donny Hathaway, some Isaac Hayes, some Barry White, because I don't want my energy shifted at all. Like, I'm not trying to do what the youngsters do. I rap and sing my age.
Definitely.
You feel me? And I can't get all into that because, you know, I'm not knocking it, but them are different times, man. And, you know, some of my kids like some of it. But me, I can't get into this new shit like that.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Man, and speaking of, man, children, man, you got a single out with your daughter, man. What's in that? Anasaya Long? Did I say her name
Yeah, her
right?
name is pronounced Anissa Long.
Anissa. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I said it right.
You had to forgive us, Tennessee education, my nigga.
Yeah, she got the double A just like Aaliyah. And a lot of
Yeah.
people compare her to Aaliyah.
Yeah, man,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got this single, man, like Daddy, like Daughter, man, you know what I'm saying, the radio edit, man, you know what I'm saying, I got this single, man, King Eric blessed me with it, man, shout out to him and Off the Cut Radio, man.
Yes.
And
Super
appreciate
salute.
him, man.
Yeah, shout out
appreciate
to my
him for
nephew.
putting this whole thing together, man.
Yeah.
And all that.
Man, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna play a little bit of that jump, man, cause hey, I like that jump, man. I like how y'all trade back and forth on this jump, man.
Oh, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, us as OGs, you gotta be able to put a fresh pair of legs on the court, play that basketball game. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, I love enjoying doing music, but I have other businesses. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coaching my daughter, you know, for years. So when she come out with a project, which is the spin-off of Like Daddy, Like Daughter, just as well as we got a mini movie coming out, she's the executive on her own project.
Who did the production on this? It sound like Battle Cat.
Nah, it's one of my coldest cats I ever did stuff besides 187. Cat named West Coast Stone. He's on fire right now. That's George Clinton's nephew.
Okay.
I like that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and he produced my whole album. You know what I mean? I wanted to go back. I really did this my homework with the Finger Roll album. Because the Finger Roll album is about it's stepping back into a time zone. You know, reintroducing, you know, on some player relationships, talking about some social conscious messages. At the same time, he got that raw gangster funk on there. Yeah. So it's well-rounded, you know what I mean? And I don't have a lot of cats on there because sometimes you can get caught up in to so many features to where it smothers the artist.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the only cats that I have on there is my daughter. I have West Coast Stone. I have Gip Goody and Icon Bootsy Collins on my shit.
Oh,
yeah, baby.
Goddamn, Bootsy Collins in the motherfucking building.
Shout out to him. He dropped that Worldwide Funk last year, and that shit was killer until hard in the motherfucker too.
Yeah, man. I got my phone card. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Honestly.
Yeah, man. I also like, man, that single. I love that video. I'm so hood, man. Man, especially that second verse go hard, goddammit, man. Can't turn the hoe into a wife, goddammit. That shit, man.
And salute to the with the Renee and
her,
Angela sound.
You cannot turn a hoe into a wife.
Yeah.
You claim that you got hoes, but not about that life.
Oh, killed that. Hey, did Stone do that one too?
Yeah, Stone did that one. Actually, I'm So Hood. I'm So Hood is one single. Do It Coca is another single. And then I got like a doo-wop song, sound like an old stylistic called The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly. All those singles are out right now because we run an official Kokane campaign for the Finger Roll album.
I just followed you on my Spotify right now, sir.
Word.
Yeah, man. Shoot, you want to let everybody know where they can, man, reach you, man, and get down, hit all you, man, we'll get all your stuff at, man, even the old stuff, man. I don't care.
Everything.
I mean, the catalog thick now. That's, you know, with the feature gang, that's over 4,158 features. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let alone, man, if I stop rapping tomorrow, man, I got enough albums for the next 20 years.
Get at this nigga, man.
I'm telling you, man, shoot, that shit. I might hear I must expect Nate Dogg, but Nate Dogg gone, man. Shoot, this man's still going.
He's still going.
Oh, man, and God bless Nate Dogg.
Man,
a lot of people used to try to compare us. You know, people are crazy, man. They try to compare us with me and Nate, but sit back and just laugh because I can't do what Nate Dogg do. Nate Dogg had one specific style, but Nate Dogg couldn't do what Kokane do. Kokane had 5 or 6 different styles.
Yeah.
But we used to laugh like, these motherfuckers is weirdos, man. Why they trying to compare us and shit?
But Cool Off Deuces and Trays did make me want a Cocaine and Nate Dogg collab album, or at least the EP or something. I wish that could have went down, man.
Actually, we did collab. You know what I mean? He was on my Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Kane project. I mean, not the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Kane, but the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Or Mr. Kane, that's what it's called.
I was talking about like a full project, though, between y'all two.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome. We did stuff on Yuck Mouth stuff. We did stuff together.
Yeah.
I miss that, brother.
Yeah.
I'm just glad, man, I'm just glad, man, there were artists like, you know what I'm saying, Eazy-E and Snoop Dogg that motherfucking kept motherfucking niggas like y'all names alive. And, you know what I'm saying, when it seemed like motherfuckers, at a time when motherfuckers were forgetting about y'all and it was shifting back to the East Coast and it was tilting to the South. Yeah. But it seemed like, man, the way Snoop had his longevity and remembering Eazy-E, it kind of even pushed all, you know what I'm saying, kind of kept y'all names alive, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's very important. You know what I mean? To it's really tribal. You know, you got to be able to remember the past so you can respect where you're going in the future. You know, and break down some of the stigma, man, because that's what made us, man. It's remembering the struggle. That's what made funk. Is that it was all about the struggle. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that a lot of this generation, not everybody, I'm not going to throw everybody under the bus. That's what I won't do. But it's sad that people don't have simple etiquette and integrity and things that we were raised, because you're really cutting your neck. You got to realize it's 400-something odd years we've been in slavery. You understand that out of that slavery came blues, rhythm and blues, came funk, soul. And it's like nowadays, this Zanny generation and internet gossip-orientated business is so disrespectful. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's a blessing to see the ones, and they ain't all on television all day. It's a blessing that when I get comments and being able to engage and interact with the youngsters that really want to know the truth, man. Because things come and go. And all this gossip shit, people are starting to wise up, man. Like, wait a minute, homie. You niggas ain't no real gangsters. You niggas ain't, you wasn't even from out here. You know what I'm saying? Became popcorn. But people are slowly saying, man, fuck all that shit, man. Show me the real. Yeah. And that's what the blessing is that's on the rise again. You know what I mean? Because that, like 3 or 4 years ago, it was really disrespectful. Like, how the fuck you gonna disrespect niggas that paved the way for you? We wasn't raised like that. Yeah. But see, this generation is raised to be disrespectful. And we want to go ahead, you know what I'm saying, with cats like myself, cats like yourself, to say, you know what, get your elbows off the table and go get the biggest switch in the back. You understand? That's how we was raised, with some fucking sense.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And me and Kyng Ediwang are definitely doing our part in trying to be that bridge between the young youth and the cats that came before us and the cats that's coming after us, to make sure, you know what I'm saying, they understand what cats like you and ATL and Eazy-E brought to the game, brought to this industry. I mean, with the singing and rapping going on today, you could say that came from the lineage of a Cocaine, you know what I'm saying, because you did both. So I'm doing my part to make sure motherfuckers understand that, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I salute y'all for that, because we, you know, Rakim said it best. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. You got to look at what the West Coast did. You cannot knock the Mecca, which is the East Coast. But what we were able to do and what pivot on a big scale, we affected the whole world cultures. Because you didn't see, you know, when we were going to New York, you didn't see niggas cripping and blooding. You didn't see niggas in the South cripping and blooding. It wasn't like that. And I'm not saying that's something to write home to your mama to, but at the same time, the culture of gangbanging, lowrider, player shit had an effect on the whole world like no other coast.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That shit kind of spread worldwide, you know what I'm saying? Even, you know, because to have something, you know what I'm saying, that originated in the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, touch damn near every part of the globe, because, you know what I'm saying, you got, you know what I'm saying, banging, you know what I'm saying,
I'm gonna say as far as hip hop, man, on the business level though, man, I feel like the West Coast brought money into the game. Y'all showed that, hey, we can make this money, not them. We can make this money, cause y'all was going.
It was
platinum.
Empowerment,
huh?
It was empowerment to see a nigga from Compton. You know what I'm saying? Like really take it to the next level, man. Man, they wasn't doing that on the East Coast like that. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't doing it. They had the ball. And you know when you create something first, you kind of get spoiled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we took it from our side. You know, you got to realize we got our shit from the East Coast. You got to look at Schoolie D. You got to look at Just Ice.
Exactly.
You got to look at Slick Rick. You got to look at Grandmaster Flash. If you want to talk about gangster rap, well, who created real gangster rap? It started on the damn East Coast.
Yes, Schoolie D, Parkside Killers. All that shit.
KRS-One, Scott LaRock, they were banging.
Criminal Minded.
Yeah, all that
Yeah,
shit.
they were banging, man.
Hey,
So don't tell me all this shit about peace,
Yeah.
because that shit came from y'all. You know, Ice-T being from New York, you know, from the bricks, he just came out here, him and Bobcat, you know what I'm saying, and laced the whole game, because New York would get shit faster than the West Coast. We would be last.
Yeah.
But we had our own story to tell. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't just be on that all day. We had our own story to tell, and the story that is told is the reason why we talking today.
Definitely. Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I do see, you know what I'm saying, in certain instances where, you know what I'm saying, technology can help, you know what I'm saying, anybody in the range where you see Yuck Mouth and who else?
Bosco, 100 and all that.
Bosco and who's the other cat that's over there on there from Caution? He on there a lot. Gonzo. Yeah, it's like they besides that beef and stuff that they did, man, take that out the equation. I felt like that was the way when they was getting on Instagram for them to connect with old fans and new fans to find out what happened back in the West Coast back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basically, when
and
is
you also, you know, Gonzo, my guy. You know, he came from us.
Yeah.
You know, and you also, let me not forget, you cannot forget about Too Short.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he showed them Oakland niggas was the first niggas to draw up the blueprint for all independence.
Oh hell yeah. You ain't lying.
Out the trunk slanging, going tape to tape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I also feel like he brought us a little slow. He's kind of slowed down and gave a player sound to Atlanta too.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That real nigga love, real nigga shit is everything, man. Because you feel like California exploded.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to California exploding, there was a big exodus and migration from the East Coast and South. Because most of my people are from the East Coast and South. Yeah. Shit, I'm a West Coast pioneer, but I'm born in South Bronx.
Oh, for real? Oh, damn.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of those cats came from Texas, came from Memphis, came from Bogalusa, Louisiana, came from, you know what I'm saying, migrated in the early 70s to make up the West Coast. So that's why it's important for us to identify that. Like, look, man, West Coast had an explosion, but don't get it twisted. My grandmother, my aunties, they don't come from California. Yeah. They came from the South, the dirty South. Came from the East Coast.
Yeah, we found out about Snoop's and everybody else Southern roots, you know what I'm saying, once he signed with No Limit and all that. So it's cool to find out that, you know what I'm saying, our genre can reach out and touch so many lives, and then with this internet, man, it's easier to do that nowadays. But biopics are becoming like so big now that everybody's doing one. You know, we had the NWA, we had the Tupac, even on the other side with the Bohemian Rhapsody. Will we ever get that KOKANE biopic?
Oh, I got something special for you. I got a book coming out called The Making of a Legend. And inside that book, I show never before seen pictures of my pops and Marvin Gaye. And, you know what I'm saying? Show some pictures with us around Rufus and Eazy-E. And eventually we're going to turn that to a full-scale movie. So, yes, indeed, you're going to hear something coming from my son.
Yeah, man. Because I believe it'd be an amazing story because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of shows, you know, I feel like it's going to show a whole lot. It show a whole lot in depth because it shows that how you still in the game doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't falling none of that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and it shows, you know, basically the connection. And it have a whole lot of connections, you know what I'm saying, to keep the story interesting, too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
It shows, like, it will show, like,
you know,
what gives you that hunger to keep you going, you know?
Yeah, show you right, brothers. You know, that's what it's about, man. Everything get better in time, like fine wine. Dig?
Exactly.
Definitely, man.
Exactly, man. Man, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying, coming on our show, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got any social media where everybody can find you at? Where to log you in social media where we can find you at?
Yeah, you can reach me on my IG. I don't got too much, but, you know, I use 3 sources, the IG's Twitter and Facebook. My IG information is at Jerry B. Long, Jerry, B as in basketball, Long. And I have another Instagram. It's spelled KOKANE _brand. That's cocaine _brand. And if you want to reach out, you know what I'm saying, we have nice products for the people out there. Some legendary gear is out. And, you know, also for all artists that want to get a legendary hook or classic hook or whatever you want to put on it, it's easy to holler at me. I'm my own manager. And I don't mind talking to people. I'm not more of a preacher. I'm more of a teacher. If you need some solid advice, you know, whenever the time presents itself, I don't mind doing that, man. That's what I'm here for. If you want to get a hook or something, holler at the legendary Cocaine, because I'm the last of a dying breed.
Exactly, man. I seen some of them Cocaine shirts. I like them joints. Them joints pretty hard too. I like them. Yeah.
Oh, man, thank you. We going back to the big block letters on the front of the shirt.
Yeah, I see you, man. You know what I'm saying? Old school style, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got something to
Yes,
say?
sir. So,
man, I just want to say, man, I appreciate you, dude, and thank you for everything that you brought to the game, man. You definitely had a style that made motherfuckers stop and listen. Again, I felt like I was a little late to the party. I came in on last meal, but, man, Stacey Adams, and what was that? I don't care what you do. I know I can't sing it, man. Those are some of my favorite.
you don't fuck with mine.
Hey, dude, my joints, man.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate you, fam, bam.
Man, hell yeah, man.
Man,
you
I
know,
appreciate y'all, too.
for sure, man. When Finger Roll dropping, man?
Finger Roll is dropping at midnight, 3:30, and you can only get the wax, USBs, cassette tapes, and CDs. I'm not putting my shit out on digital. You gotta come back to the Crush Groove to get my shit, you know, but I will put all the digital. I'm putting like 9 singles out with mini movies and all that type of shit. So that way, you know, you'll be able to at least get it on digital. But if you want to buy this album, you know, you're going to have to go to my site at buddyboyent.com. That's BUDE as in Eric, BOYENT.com, online store. You'll be able to get all the classic Cocaine collection. You'll be able to hear it. You'll be able to actually see videos from me, Easy, to Dr. Dre, to Tupac, to Snoop, to Puffy, to Buster. You know, we got it all, everything on our own online store, so you ain't going to miss nothing. You know, and I definitely want to give a shout-out to my nephew, Eric, to the Kyng, for connecting the dots, you know what I'm saying? He's actually running some of my campaign down in the East Coast and South. So consider us family now, you know what I'm saying? You bought it, you caught it, and that's what it is. I salute y'all, too.
Man, for sure, man. That's what's up, man. Like you said, man, goddamn it. Finger Roll, March 30th, man. Midnight, y'all go get that shit at BuddyBoyEntertainment.com.
And that's the I have a show
and like daddy, like daughter.
Yeah, like daddy, like daughter, man. That's what you know. What I'm saying that's available. You know, what I'm saying now, ain't it?
That's not it's not available now. But I wanted to get a jump on the game, so that's why I'm sending it out to all the DJs. Like daddy, like daughter, featuring my daughter Nisa Long, aka Young Colombiana. That actually dropped on digital, 3/29. 3/29, the day before the album drops.
Okay, bet. Is it gonna be on the album too?
Everything that I'm releasing digital is on the album, but you just can't buy the full album. But you will be able to buy the singles on digital.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what's up. Yeah, most definitely, man.
My musical review show, I will be reaching out to get a copy of the joint so I can review it for my musical review show.
Yeah, man, let's get it. And if y'all need anything else, drops. And at the same time, I'm going to give you some game, real quick, something that you could potentially make some coins on. If y'all know anybody out there and you want to be able to do some business, there's always ways we can do business through shows, and we can do business like say, man, look, Coke, I got somebody that needs some up. You know what I'm saying? It's always good for us to come together and make some money together. So at the same time we doing interviews, I want to give you guys the blessing to go out there and chop it up. And at the same time, I don't mind breaking bread like Jesus.
I am for sure. You know what I mean? You already know SCA Awards weekend in Nashville this week anyway, so you already know we got you.
Yeah. So let's make that happen, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's continue to build, and once again, man, I appreciate y'all real niggas for sure.
All right, for sure, man. I'll inbox you on some more of that, and with some more of that information though.
Exactly, but bang the shit out that record for me, my nugs.
All right, for sure, man. I get it to where it need to be got, man. For sure.
Yes, sir, man. All right, players. Holla at y'all soon.
All right, then you be good, man.
Peace, man.
Yes, sir. Peace and love, my niggas.
All right, bet. One. Yeah, man. That was Kokane, man, from, you know what I'm saying, the legendary group of Butter Law from Ruthless Records. Doggy Style Records. All of that, man. You know what I'm saying, man. Man. Man, shout out Shelly Cole, Fonte Poe, Terry Trevette, man. I don't even know who on my regular motherfucking line.
And on my watch party, shout out Joe Lewis, Elaine Boykins, my cousin Cortez, Monica.
Yeah, let me get on mine.
And Monica Berry. Lord have mercy, man.
Hey Duffy, Wardrobe. Hey Johnny Johnson, man. Hey, goddammit, Will, man. Y'all check that job. Oh yeah, they tripping on my motherfucking shit though, man. Yeah. Nah, they ain't tripping. I'm tripping. I just had to get right. Let me see. Let me make sure, motherfucker, we good, man. Y'all, motherfucker. So, hell yeah, y'all know y'all can call in now. Let me make sure we good, though. We good?
Oh, my bad.
Let me check. Yeah, man. He said, gay. Yeah, we still good.
Salute. We still good. We still super good.
Yeah, we still good. Okay. Bet. I just wanted to make sure.
Hey, super salute, Eric, man. For real.
That was great. Boy, Afterglow, ain't you, my nigga?
Man, oh, nigga, don't sit over there and act like you ain't
nigga, I know, man.
Cheese and grin over there. Really, nigga?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay, man. I'm a fan, nigga. I'm a fan, dog. I'm a fan.
Shit, don't act like you ain't.
Yeah, man. That damn shit. The bump down, man. You know how it go, man. Shit, that was motherfucking Kokane, man. Giving us game of what really went down, man. You know what I'm saying? Get them back then and all that, man. Letting us know about this out. Man, just put us on a whole lot of game. We gonna chop this up. We gonna chop this motherfucker up and really put this back on motherfucking YouTube. Goddamn it, for all the motherfucking real niggas to watch this, cause I feel like he gave a lot of game out there, man. for y'all, man. But shoot, I ain't forgot about the motherfucking rest of the show. We gonna have to run through the rest of the show goddamn quick. Shit.
This show is brought to you by
Motherfucking Brims. Movie theater butter paper premium popcorn, baby.
For you hoes.
That wanna get wild.
Don't try to suck my dick after you eat.
Nah, you ain't putting out them hoes on my dick, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't putting no holes on my dick, bitch. Let's get this motherfucker. Well, you know, we got some chart work. Little chart work, you know what I'm saying? Little chart work for us. Ain't no real chart work. It's really more like projections. Because, hell, we going to be in motherfucking SEAs. And I'm going to do another motherfucking show anyway.
And this is where I'm getting my video.
Hell yeah. Let's get this motherfucker started.
Real quick, hold on. Hey, before you get speaking of video game, hey man, if you playing Anthem and the PlayStation 4 is what you playing it on, you might want to look up YouTube and find out how they're bricking your fucking console. So yeah, check that shit out. I just want to put that out there. Anthem might brick your fucking console. I already sent mine back.
First, you got to worry about motherfucking Momo with the kids. Now you got to worry about Anthem motherfucker turning your goddamn PlayStation 4 into a goddamn paperweight.
Ah, fuck Momo.
No more ain't talking about shit.
Momo with all that ass.
No monkey ass bitch. Fuck old Momo.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, niggas in Nashville smoking Momos.
We might be able to tell that story one day.
Yeah. Alright. Shit. That's not motherfucker. This not chocolate. This doo-doo, baby.
It's doo-doo, baby. 20-inch Momo.
Yeah.
Magic on the tires.
Let me get on this motherfucker.
20-inch Momo. Play Magic on the top. Oh.
I'm trying to let you know, man. Yeah.
Go ahead, my nigga. Shot work, nigga.
Yeah. But yeah, Ariana Grande's, man, you know what I'm saying, album will be number 1.
Your picture blocking something.
I want picture blocker. What I'm picture blocking? Oh, it's all good. Ain't that serious. Number 2, Hozier, you know what I'm saying? That Take Me to Church motherfuckers, man. They got number 2, man, this week. They gonna have number 2 this week. That's what they projected to do. Number 3, Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper, Stars Born, gonna be number 3. Number 4, 2 Chainz, Rap and Go to the League, is gonna be number 4. They projected to be number 4. Number 5, Lil Sky Shelby album. It's gonna be number 5. Number 6, Shalon. I said Shalon. Solange album.
Shalom, my homie.
You know, Solange is gonna be number 6. Number 7 is gonna be Queen. Number 8 be Gunna. Number 9 will be Offset album. And number 10 be A Boogie with a Hoodie.
About Solange's album, the least the shit that we heard.
Motherfucker bought that garbage.
You really bought that shit, and then you gonna be like, "Oh my
48,000 of them bitches.
It's the deepest thing I have ever heard." Yeah, so is the fucking pit. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Hell yeah, goddamn right. Number 10, A Boogie with a Hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Ended out. That's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? They did their thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about Future and these fat hoes, man. I ain't even get to talk about that little shit.
Kyng, Ediwang, there's 2 types of BBWs. Did you know that?
Yeah, man, but you know, I ain't get to talk about that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit was kind of funny, though, you know. I ain't never heard, you know. It was funny. I got to find that shit. Let's look
Never will I discriminate. Never. Ever.
Jump on the hood like for real. Spend a half on your kids. It's mine.
Hurry up. It's the same thing. That's 2 Chainz just back in the truck. I'm looking for the fat bitches.
Hey,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, but Future been accused of fat shaming, body shaming. You know what I'm saying? They accuse old Future for body shaming. That's all bad, you know. Yeah, she pursuing. Matter of fact, she pursuing legal action. We finna talk about this.
Hold up, now how you gon' and do you even have any proof? Where's the video showing?
Hold up.
Nigga said you can't.
This bitch pursuing legal action, man.
Does she have any proof?
According to BuzzFeed News, plus-size model Naomi Chaput has decided to pursue legal action over discriminatory practices at Miami Beach nightclub. Chaput, who also goes by Now, went to social media last week claiming plus-size women were being denied entrance into a venue. I said Vader. The venue later identified as Story Nightclub. She told her followers that the club implemented the ban at the request of Future, who was inside the venue on the night of her Instagram live broadcast. What that shit say? There you go, that shit right here. You know, they find, you know, they be having this shit on point.
So just got news that this is true, that Future said no fatties in the club, and he has all the rights to do so in Miami at this club, this just regular club, and I'm just trying to understand really why this is like a thing. Why is he allowed to put those rules in place, and just it's like the discrimination is insane to me. And it's not that I wanted to see Future personally, because I don't give a damn about no fucking rappers, but it's the fact that it's a thing in 2019 where we can say, well, no fatties in the club. You guys, like, even
What the rest you gotta talk about? But Future had put, you know, saying on Twitter, stop capping on my name and shit.
If you don't have bitch, what a proof? Bitch, what a proof? Do you have a video? Is this just he?
So I just think she it's just her and her friend got kicked out.
just got news that this is
That's
true.
what I'm starting to think. What she say? Can you then say it's true that for everyone that you do not support Story Miami Club in their fat phobic ways? He said fat phobic. Fat phobic.
How are you? You don't have a foot.
She said fat phobic.
Oh my God, I'm walking out here. I'm so scared. There's so many fat people around.
Fat phobic. She said fat phobic like niggas this motherfucker.
Look at the way the motherfucking arm fat just hangs.
Go and get the elephant gun. We got to get him.
Oh my goodness.
No, kill me a bar. That's fucked up. Fat phobic.
His belly is showing through his pants.
Damn, dog. A motherfucker scared of fat motherfucker now?
That's a phobia?
Ain't motherfucker scared of me because I'm fat.
Damn, I'm offended. So I got two against me. Now you afraid of me because I'm a black male and a fat. That's fucked up.
And toxic masculinity, that is worse.
Ediwang, where is proof? Please tell me this shit ain't about to go through, cause you don't have any proof. Where's the video of him saying this shit?
I don't even see no proof.
Are you just another clout chaser?
I don't even see no motherfucking proof, man.
Is you another clout chaser, bitch? Are you trying to get fame off the next man name? Cause we all know if it wasn't Future, you wouldn't give a fuck. Would you really be doing this shit if it was MC?
If it was just a regular club, what if it was just a regular club with no artists and they just said no fat bitches?
Come on, man.
Why we?
That's all I'm saying.
That shit crazy though. I want to see what y'all said. There was two types of BBWs, right?
Yeah, it's
all right.
built wenches and there's big blessed women. Shout out to all you big blessed women.
All right, we finna go on. Yeah, you want to check her site out?
Oh, she has a site.
She has an Instagram.
What is she shaped like?
She one of these motherfuckers. I think this is her right here. Yeah, this her. So, this a picture of her right here.
I bring her a Subway sandwich.
So you bring a Subway sandwich?
Yeah, I'll bring her some cupcakes. You see the way them? Yeah.
I jack off. I jack off too, you know what I'm saying, on a late night.
I ran across a video on NXX. Shit.
But if she couldn't fuck, I wouldn't.
You can't be that big.
Oh, you can't be that big and can't fuck. That'd be a goddamn shame.
But you know, if this was MC, I don't know this nigga, you wouldn't give 2 fucks, my nigga. So, show me proof to shut up. And the sad thing is, we live in a society where a woman can say this shit like that. How do we know she ain't doing this shit just trying to bring fame to herself because she's a plus size model?
You know what I'm saying? Because that motherfucker be trying to get to they to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker just really ain't getting paid off no followers. She got a little jump with her friend and shit. I feel like her friend look like her friend look like she riding her. Her friend look like she riding her coattails.
Oh.
Cause she ain't her face ain't just hitting like a
Those strong coattails. Oh, y'all was thinking that shit. Fuck y'all. I'm a fat man. I can say this shit.
We got white jump. Yeah, we looking at big bitches right now.
She is cute.
Y'all give me sure she cute. Yeah. But the one that ride coattails ain't.
Nigga, use, man.
No, fuck no, I wasn't studying that motherfucker. I wasn't studying that motherfucker.
Use, man.
Do I got to bust a video down? Do I got to bust a video down? Let you know I won't smash.
What video you gonna play?
Man, goddamn, when she talk, man, it look like a tranny.
Oh shit.
Like one of them damn RuPaul drag race type bitches. I'm cool on that. Yeah. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying, was she too big? I'll let me know when she too big to get in the goddamn club.
Go to another club. Shit, no, that ain't right, man. You should. And some clubs do. They might be on there, especially in Miami. I can see that happening.
Oh yeah, Miami motherfucker discriminate by opposites. You look broke, goddamn, you look bummy, goddamn hell. Too big.
Sir. Excuse me, sir. Your Suco has stretch marks. You can't come in this club.
Everyone in here has Balenciagas, and you just have on Jordans. Please leave, sir.
Please leave, sir.
Are those crown holder jeans you're wearing? Release the hounds.
It said J.C. Penney's. I'm gonna shoot this man. Get the harpoon.
Oh shit! Found that nigga with some Arizona jeans on, man. Beat the shit out that nigga. Hell yeah.
But nah, man, yeah, I can see that happening, man. Like, bitch, did you get that from Rainbows?
Yeah, man. What else supposed to motherfucking happen? Some goddamn red table talk. Jordan Woods, she supposed to be goddamn here saying Kardashians after her and shit, gang stalking her or some shit. Cause she kissed Tristan Thompson, all she did was kiss him.
What all does this motherfucker have to say that to just like, dude, he's not that into you? I don't give a fuck if y'all all married. This nigga's been doing everything he can do to get
I'm just saying, man.
Dude, he's not that into you. What's the name of that movie?
He's not that into you, I guess.
I'm sorry.
This what it is, man. Your pussy made a nigga smoke crack. Niggas be motherfucking cheating on you and shit.
This nigga tried to kill himself in the whorehouse with crack. Motherfucker just went to having a whole fucking NBA career to hitting your pussy to smoking crack in the whorehouse. What does that say about your vagina?
Let me find out you goddamn. Yeah. Caitlyn Jenner ain't the only boy in that house.
Let me shut up. We shouldn't talk about OJ's daughter like that.
No. It is OJ daughter, man.
Yeah, round ass head, just like that, and the big ass eyes. Look at it. You can't change that round ass head. You can fix face, everything else, the nose and all that shit, but you still got them big ass eyes like him. So maybe that's what's. You hit that shit, you start seeing OJ face. God damn. I just see OJ. Only way not to see it is to smoke crack.
But it seems like it's just really goddamn in a way of just saying goddamn hell. It's just they just really just trying to just give Jordan Woods some promotion goddamn hell. Let y'all know this the next fine motherfucker on the scene that everybody gonna try to holler at. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be part of the. She gonna join the 10 bitch crew, the same 10 bitches that get passed around to every motherfucking star.
Karuchi,
all them motherfuckers. That's all that shit is at the end of the day, man. Shit don't really. That shit don't really.
Has your pussy been broken in yet? No. Okay, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta break her.
You know, a lot of these hoes, you know, goddamn, one day they gonna get there on the day. They gonna get there to that stage where they ain't gotta go to Dubai to get that little $50-$60, man. Get pissed and shit on.
And then show up on X, yeah.
Hey, yeah. Them motherfucker A-Rab be pissing and shitting on them hoes, goddamn. They go to Dubai and shit. Get out of this motherfucker, goddamn. All the orange up out my beard, man. But yeah, let me speak on this shit, man. I really gonna motherfucking say most of this shit to tomorrow, though.
What's that?
But I got to motherfucker watch this shit, yeah.
For the first time, Grammy-winning artist R. Kelly is talking about being charged with sexual abuse. This afternoon, CBS This Morning's Gayle Kyng spoke with the singer here in Chicago.
Do you still sit here and say you have never been with underage girls? Can you really say that?
I sit here and say this. I had 2 cases back then that I said in the beginning of the interview that I would not talk about because of my ongoing case now.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Fair enough. But
okay.
I will tell you this. People are going back to my past. Okay? That's exactly what they're doing. They're going back to the past and they're trying to add all of this stuff now to that, to make all of the stuff that's going on now feels real to people.
But the past is relevant with you with.
You want me to rewind that shit?
What the fuck did he just say? They taking what?
Hold up.
And they're trying to add all of this stuff now to that, to make all of the stuff that's going on now feels real to people.
But the
he broke it down to you again. Let's do it again.
People are going back to my past. Okay? That's exactly what they're doing. They're going back to the past and they're trying to add all of this stuff now to that, to make all of the stuff that's going on now feels
that black ice hit them good hanging on that motherfucker haircut.
Real to people.
But the past is relevant with you with underage girls.
Absolutely no, it's not.
Why?
I don't even think he know what the fuck he was trying to say.
Let's try one more time. We gonna get it this time.
Fuck it, dog.
We gonna try it.
But I will tell you this. People are going back to my past. Okay? That's exactly what they're doing. They're going back to the past. They're trying to add all of this stuff now to that, to make all of the stuff that's going on now feels real to people.
But the past is relevant with you with underage girls.
Absolutely no, it's not.
Why?
Because for one, I beat my case. When you beat something, you beat it.
You were acquitted.
We can't double jeopardy me like that. You can't. It's not fair. It's not fair to nobody. When you beat your case, you beat your case.
But I'm not talking about the one case in which you were acquitted. I'm talking about the other cases where women have come forward and said, R. Kelly had sex with me when I was under the age of 18. R. Kelly was abusive to me emotionally and physically and verbally.
Okay.
R. Kelly took me in a black room where unspeakable things happened. This is what they're saying about you. These aren't old rumors.
You heard it for the first time. Nigga, are you just now hearing that shit?
And physically and verbally.
Okay.
R. Kelly took me in a black room where unspeakable things happened. R. Kelly was abusive to me emotionally and physically and verbally.
Okay.
R. Kelly took me in a black room where unspeakable things happened. This is what they're saying about you. These aren't old rumors.
Not true. Whether they're old rumors, new rumors,
why would they
future
say this
rumors,
about you?
Not true.
You can see more of that interview tomorrow, only on CBS This Morning.
Y'all playing with me.
For the first time, Grammy
y'all
went...
playing with my nigga life, man. Why y'all won't play with my nigga life? Why y'all won't play with my nigga life, man? Hey, yeah.
That shit, the way he acted made me not even. That might have just sealed put the nail in the comment. I mean, in his coffin on me listening to his music now. Like, damn, nigga, that's how you gonna act.
Hey.
I don't even want to listen to your shit no more. Like him pissing on bitches, then baby want to stop in the first fucking place.
Gail act like she wasn't sucking and fucking on them hoes too.
Who said that? Somebody said that?
I mean, it was me.
To this day. To this day. To this day.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Shit. Motherfucker just acting like they ain't motherfucker know what's going on. No, she was in that motherfucker in that goddamn room sucking on fucking on them little girls too.
You think that's what happened?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, goddamn it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wait for that shit to drop, man, tomorrow, goddamn it. I guess I do say that for Smoking Truth on that one, goddamn it. You know.
Yeah, why y'all hurt my nigga feelings, man?
I ain't hurt my nigga feelings, man.
That we playing with his life. No, nigga. That's you. Fucking have some accountability for yourself. Yo, I can't read. Nigga. You really signed away your publishing, all them fucking songs you wrote.
Yeah, niggas don't know nothing about.
Damn.
Well, shit, we finna motherfucker. I'm finna watch this goddamn one junk, man. What's this 2G sniper game freestyle, man? Finna watch this shit, man, cause we get video watching time.
Well, let's watch it then, motherfucker. Shit.
Niggas always come with these funk ass props.
What's that?
Blicky the blicky the blicky the blicky the blicky. Gang, gang, gang.
Young Troy, you a genius.
When I get the swerving on them, spinning the curve up on them, sending Suburbans on them, and we lurking on them. Ain't no funeral service for them. I'm on a mission for them. Sniper gang got the vision on them. Never snitching, go to prison for them. 100 round drum, 30 clippers on them, blood dripping on them. Pussy nigga when it gets the game, you know that's a violation. Penalty is death, take his last breath. Bullets burning like I'm frying bacon. Niggas dying waiting, never mind the hating. I'm a general nigga. I'm about to put an end to you niggas. Niggas fucked your baby mama, spent up all your money. Yo, you was telling them niggas you was with this gang banging. You was trying to be like 22. I'm responsible for all you niggas. I'm the realest nigga, tell the truth. And I know I might alarm you. Nobody thinks you a dunk you. 30 round knocking off a limb, maybe leg, head, plus an arm too. I can look into your eyes, know you never been on a mission. Some niggas be bitching, never really listen. Get put in a ditch and now his mama missing. I put out that hit and now we gotta get him. We caught us a lick and now we gotta wet him. This shit ain't no diss, ain't no Tory Lanes. I pull out that blick and leave no remains. You don't want these blicky niggas parked inside a hybrid. Look what I did. Got the ladder hanging out the stick, looking like a hybrid. You could die, kid. Fuck real right, y'all can suck a dick and get killed too. Y'all know damn well who got y'all mans hit. Even cool the blood it just spilled too. Spin the block, nigga, I know. Killing niggas and I rap about it like I'm Melly, nigga. Ain't no shit that you could tell me, nigga. Murder on my mind, is you ready, nigga? I'm a deadly nigga. Can't compare my shit to none of these bitch niggas. Not JD, not D7, and especially not that snitch nigga.
Boy went in on that shit, goddamn hell.
That nigga might have a couple niggas look for him. Who is this nigga?
Hold up, this thing, what is his name?
22G.
He sniper game freestyle. Hold up.
Shots at Don Q.
I think he was talking about something else though. He was talking about the
Blicky the blicky the blicky the blicky the blicky.
Got something extra, I guess.
So fast, niggas. Stop fucking calling my names, huh?
These niggas
don't put in no work, real though.
He sound like
y'all
some
want
real
us
shit.
person. Y'all know how that shit get. God.
Hard though for some motherfuckers.
Suck my dick, bitch, we rollin' threes. 2 blicky shooting and 1 driver, that's how it's supposed to be. Pussy, you ain't never kill a body, can't get close to me. We gon' keep on flipping, spinning blocks until they all diseased. Invest in a ratchet or a casket, they never be where they supposed to be. I got the heat to control the streets, I bet this dick can control your trees. Couple headshots gon' expose his dreams. You caught an operative fruit of Miami, that nigga lied. All of my op took a trip to Miami, I wonder why. I'm with them snipers and blickies, don't panic, either way niggas die. I just came home from a beat, don't care to go back, that young nigga wild. If the nigga real right, told the driver been right. G-Herbo get hurt too, post my pic to delete it, I murk you. But shout out to Chirac, I know where the guys at. Spinning with Ruger, so you better duck, or they ain't where your mind at.
Yeah, that boy.
What you about to say?
But that jump pretty decent though. That jump is pretty decent though. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't get them disappointed by it. You know what I'm saying? This is nice for a sniper gang jump. You know, I wasn't surprised. I was surprised for him to go to Chicago. Shout out to Muriel Longhorn. I was surprised that, you know what I'm saying, he had went to, you know what I'm saying, the Chicago to find some talent, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And all that.
With the vibe heavy, I like the production more than I like what he did to it. Yeah, I like the, I say like an Indian, and then the 808s they chose for that joint, man. That's one of those joints that gonna have that trunk begging for mercy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
Probably had to hear it again for me to fully like this shit.
Man, I'm gonna just check this one jump, man. I seen, man. Nah, man, we kind of well, shit. I ain't gonna lie, we kind of motherfucker. We did enough for today.
Nah, my nigga, bump that one video if you ain't already bumped it.
What video? I forgot you had the video for you, didn't you?
Nah, I just want you to bump that Judy real quick.
Oh yeah, Just Another Gangster. Yeah, we gonna play it again, man.
You have played it before?
I swear I did, man, but I'll play it again though.
I wasn't here when you played it again. I wasn't here.
Yeah, I sure play, yeah.
I love the production and what Judy did to that shit.
We gonna play that motherfucker, man, for my niggas. We gonna ride out. Well, we ain't gonna ride out with this video, but we gonna play this motherfucker.
Yeah. Bitch. Nino, love.
I pull up in that yard, 240 on the dash. Smart nigga, I can make a treasure out of trash. Son and these niggas, they respect me like a dad. This another gangster, yeah, Wardy, I'm a jag. 240 on the dash. Smart nigga, I can make a treasure out of trash. They respect me like a dad. This another gangster, yeah, Wardy, I'm a jag. Y'all chase bitches, I chase bags. Shopping up in Lil Valley, slippers for the swag. And I just got a new crib, cause I was stuck and had to get it how I live. Me and my cousin had to write our own scripts, so we went to hustling. We was small when we was buying cars. Stayed in our budget, can't do nothing from behind bars. Nothing but suffering, I know criminals in all the walls. And I don't judge them. MVP, I'm on some James Hard shit. They fuck a 9 to 5, I'm on some money part shit. You got your money in the bag, bitch, I need a forklift. I ain't good with falling off, I'm trying to make the Forbes list. Hey. I pull up in that yard, 240 on the dash. Smart nigga, I can make a treasure out of trash. Son and these niggas, they respect me like a dad. This another gangster, yeah, Wardy, I'm a jag. 240 on the dash. Smart nigga, I can make a treasure out of trash. They respect me like a dad. This another gangster, yeah, Wardy, I'm a jag.
250 on the whip, 100 on the tag. The Gucci with the cash, 200 on the dash. Bad foreign bitch with the curves and all. She love a real nigga, shot call and ball. See my blood's been popping from my neck of the woods. And then we came up ice rocking, put the can down wood. Put the stunt in it full, it's all gravy and good. Put potatoes on the 9, nigga, fucking we do it. Shine is a must. The people we duck, we chalk a nigga down while we standing them up. I'm just a third wall nigga, big money I'm making. We come from the bottom, nigga, survive and make it.
I pull
up in that yard, 240 on the dash. Smart nigga, I can make a treasure out of trash. Son and these niggas, they respect me like a dad. This another gangster, yeah, Wardy, I'm a jag. 240 on the dash. Smart nigga, I can make a treasure out of trash. They respect me like a dad. This another gangster, yeah, Wardy, I'm a jag. Had to learn my own craft, I was on the wrong path. I was out of living dirty till I took a long bath. I done got my shit together now, I got my own style. About to fuck my right hand man up, cause that nigga won't have. He see me in my new fit, this shit just ain't sipping it. This make them bad bitches get close like they kin to me. G-code in my bones, ain't no fuckboy in my tones. And I always keep tools with me in case anything go wrong. D-boy and these niggas, they gon' talk shit when I'm gone. 3 bitches who fuck with me gon' text message my phone. They wanna knock me off my throne. Try, but they can't take me out of my zone. I pull up in that yard, 240 on the dash. Smart nigga, I can make a treasure out of trash. Son and these niggas, they respect me like a dad. This another gangster, yeah, Wardy, I'm a jag. 240 on the dash. Smart nigga, I can make a treasure out of trash. They respect me like a dad. This another gangster, yeah, Wardy, I'm a jag.
Original. Hot boy shit. Yeah. Solid like a rock. Yeah. Stand tall in the fall. Chopper with the sticks. Bananas. One.
It's all to glorify it, to put it back into a street place. It's to remember how great of a legend.
Yeah, a little hidden message. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We good in motherfucking BAM, goddamn it, on motherfucking goddamn Facebook. We might be still good on motherfucking YouTube. But shit, it is what it is. We still got this motherfucker, so hell, fuck them and fuck what they talking about. Cause we still gonna do it. But shit, I just got another motherfucking dispute. That's all that shit is. But hey, let you know, motherfucker, let you know this motherfucker, some of our schedule, man. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, we're going to talk about the schedule you can see. Thomas Reed to be determined podcast. You know what I'm saying? A goddamn fitness and lifestyles podcast Saturday afternoon on Facebook Live. Search Thomas Reed. You see that motherfucker? Goddamn, I get that reference, man. Available on Google Play, Spotify, our music. See Vizzy, man. That Blurred podcast. See that BUMPDOWN music, culture, knowledge, numbers. What you the fuck you watching right now? What the fuck? You know, and all that, man. You know how it go. We also got motherfucking Weed Buchanan's Awesome Limit podcast. You know what I'm saying? We also got Rhythm This by Vaughn. And we also got, goddamn it, How the Frack We Got Here by William Buchanan. And we also got, what else we got? Random as Fuck by Vaughn. And then what else I got? We got SIMULCAST by Random as Fuck by Vizzy. Ain't that? My bad.
Anyway, How the Frack We Got Here is going to be 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. CT time. That is every Saturday. Political, unbiased, brutal as fuck. He gonna hurt some feelings if you talking about Croker, Kimberly, or whatever the fuck her name is. Then you got Off Limits every 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. CT time, and that is just open. Sometimes it's open for him, especially when me and Kyng Ediwang is over there. You know what I'm saying? But everything that he talk about, he's open to people coming in. No subject will be off limits. No stone will be unturned. Yes.
Exactly.
We want you motherfuckers to learn. Goddamn it. Like we want you motherfuckers to learn. Ain't that right?
Exactly. But man, you know how it go.
No, they gotta know.
We gonna keep this motherfucking thing rolling. Like I feel, man, my niggas. And popcorn good the motherfucker.
Online and that little baton. Now look what you become.
Add me on
They
Facebook.
say it's a marathon.
Add BUMPDOWN.
Now run
on
like daddy,
Facebook.
like daughter.
I get that reference to on Facebook.
Spitting that
BUMPDOWN like page.
dead body in the water.
Friday night.
Y'all don't want like
BUMPDOWN. 96.1. We Thursday.
We gon' do it our way.
What I had to say. Like daddy, like daughter. I was taught as a child.
Exactly.
How to spot a fake from a mile.
Making it happen.
Niggas all in my
They say
inbox.
weekend catch us there.
Keep it cool with my big pops. Niggas always on the sneak tip.
Exactly.
But that, you ain't even got a trick.
Exactly.
I be laughing at these
Get this motherfucker popping.
Cause they can never get this.
Alright, baby girl, you got it under control. But if to get out of the
See
line,
what we got going over here?
Fuck weeks on the nigga. I dare let a nigga hit her.
Hey, Pops, you know I don't play. I was popping tags at the mall the other day. Seen another jealous hoe from the internet. Bitch trying to step to me, got slapped with the leg.
That's some funny shit.
Goddamn Kyng, Ediwang.
They got my daughter straight twisted.
You better come.
Fuck around and get your wig split. Better keep your distance.
That's right, you know I keep it poppin'. I get the body jumping and I'm always into something. I'm cooler than a peppermint patty. I'm the spitting image of my daddy, like daughter.
Hit you with the llama. Spitting that lava.
You got you.
Dead body in
But
the
you know,
water.
man, we gone from this motherfucker like that time. Let's get on down.
Pippin' in our DNA. We gon' do it our way. What I had to say.
Like daddy, like daughter.
Keep your face out that ass. Shut the fuck up. A little something my motherfucking uncle used to tell me, goddamn the hell. When you take a Sunday drive, man, it was something that made me, later on in life. And it go a little something like,